Hey, good evening, everyone. Happy Thursday night. I hope everybody had a great day today. It was good around here, getting back into the groove of things, settling in lots and lots of laundry when you're away for 11 days. Even though we had a washing machine in our little villa, we still came home to a lot of laundry, a big pile of it, which is always, that's always the hard part, coming home from vacation and having to settle back in. I always say I need a vacation from my vacation, and I definitely feel that way after this one because, we were tired. We ran hard and played hard, and my kids had their final swim meet of the season tonight. So it was, no time for rest around here. It was off into the races again today. Fortunately, tomorrow they'll have a little bit of downtime and through the weekend before they head back to camp on Monday. So far it's been good, and getting back into the swing of things actually felt really nice. I sort of missed that. This morning I was up early to go to my weekly business networking meeting. So I really hit the ground running and just off and doing. So back into the swing of things, which felt really nice. But tonight I really wanted to talk to you about an idea that I sort of hinted at last week when we were on our trip about being a leader. And what does that mean to be a leader? And if you're on here live, I can see people are on, but I can't see who they are because it's not showing me. So give me a hashtag live or say hello or something. Let me know that you're here. And if you pick this up in the replay, give me a hashtag replay. And let me know that you watched later, because I always love to hear who's watching and get some feedback. Hey, Francie, you I can see. And so, really being a leader is, everybody can be a leader, right? So many people, I hear it sometimes from people, I don't know how to be a leader, I can't be a leader, I couldn't ever do what you do, I just don't have I just can't be like you. And which always makes me chuckle, because anybody who knew me 3 years ago when I started this journey, I was not a leader at that time, right? I was in my own shell. I was in my, own head with all of my own insecurities. And I'm saying right now, not that I have gotten rid of all my own insecurities and not that I've gotten rid of all those things, but I've learned to move past them. And I've learned to use those things in a positive instead of letting them hold me back, which has been tremendous and life-changing. And that's part of how I have been able to get where I am. And I talked about a quote last week. We saw on the shirt of somebody when we were at one of the parks, and we took a picture of it, and I'm definitely going to post it. But the shirt said, "Be the leader that you want to follow." Wow, mind-blowing. And I talked about this last week, but that's been sort of our ongoing phrase in our family since we saw this. Be the leader that you want to follow. And that's huge. That's what an amazing concept, because that sets us all up for being a leader, right? Everybody can be a leader, right? We're not all great at everything. We're not all, everybody has a lot of different strengths and a lot of different weaknesses, right? But being the leader that you would want to follow means you're finding your own personal strengths and leading with those, right? But also treating people with respect and with kindness and admitting when you don't know something, right? A leader the type of person that I want to follow is somebody who is honest, someone who calls it like it is, right? Who's not going to give me, what I think they think I want to hear, but give me the truth, right? Be a leader, lead me in the right direction. And that concept, even though I had never heard that phrase before, and like I said, I love it, really is the idea of what has changed my life, right? So I started out this process not as a coach, right? I became a coach about 6 weeks into my journey, but not as a coach, but as someone who needed a coach. I desperately, desperately, desperately needed a coach when I started this process. I was unhealthy in every aspect of my life. I was unhealthy physically. I was unhealthy emotionally. I was for sure unhealthy financially, right? And I needed someone to be my coach. I needed someone to be my guide. I needed someone to be my leader, right? My leader that could listen to me, that could hear what I needed, that could be there for me and could be my guide And that was so life-changing. And I owe my life to my coach. I owe my life to Miriam, right? I mean, not that she did the hard work. I did the hard work, right? To change your life the way I changed my life, that came in to me. But her coaching and her friendship and the whole greater community that I'm part of, that is what gave me the tools to change my life. And the next set of tools was when I decided to become a coach and pay it forward, right? And be able to help other people the same way I was being helped. And the truth is, by becoming the leader that I would follow, also became a guide for myself, right? It set my own standards of how I want to live, of what I want to do, right? The choices that I make, the decisions that I make are decisions that are healthy for me, right? But hopefully things that I can lead people in the right way. And I definitely see this, especially with my children, right? We always say to our kids, do as I say, not as I do. But people don't do as I say, not as I do. They do exactly what you do, right? Especially children, right? Our children are going to follow in our footsteps. And if they see us eating unhealthy, if they see us spending unwisely, if they see us, yelling at other people or treating other people unkindly, then they're going to do the same thing. They're going to act the same way. Same thing with my clients, right? If my clients see me acting in a certain way, they're going to follow in the same way. So I want to be the leader of someone that I would want to follow, right? So when I was talking to my kids this past week about, our taking on this kindness initiative, right? I was that leader that I would want to follow. I was one of the first, to thank every single cast member that we saw that we could possibly thank, to thank the bus drivers, to thank all those people, and my kids followed suit. And so I was the leader that I would want to follow, and teaching my kids to do the same thing, right? Teaching my kids to act that same way, working with my clients to do the same thing. But the truth is, being a coach, it keeps that in the forefront of my mind all the time. Who do I want to be? What do I want people to emulate from me, right? What do I want people to copy from me? And that's how I'm going to behave, right? And it's really, really, really powerful. So when my clients thank me, and when my clients, and I hear it all the time, and, but I get as much from coaching, I think, as I give to my clients, which is so amazing and so tremendous, because it's been completely, completely life-changing for me. And actually a client of mine tonight, and I actually want to pull up the message that he sent, because it was really very kind. And he said to me, he said, wait, hold on, I'm pulling it back up. Hold on. He said, thank you so much, because we had been going back and forth. He's struggling with some things. Thank you so much. God should bless you for all you do. And the truth is, my response back was, thank you, right? I feel very blessed. I was given a gift to be able, and I'm reading my message back to him. I was given a gift to be able to help people, and I treasure that gift every day. And that is truly how I feel, right? Is that this gift, my gift to be able to coach and to be able to help people, is really a gift that I was given. Because for those of you who don't know my story, right? When I started this, like I said in the beginning, I was not a leader. I was so afraid of failure. I felt like a failure. I felt like I couldn't do anything right. I felt like I couldn't help anybody ever, right? But this blessing of coaching has taught me that I can do that, right? That I can find my strengths, that I do have value to give to everyone and value to give to this world. And we all do. And that's the message that I want to impart on you tonight, is that we all do. We all have something amazing to give to this world. And I was talking about this a lot last night too, as I was relaying the story of, what's going on here with our friend's daughter who passed away yesterday. The funeral was today, right? And talking to my daughter and really telling her that, life is short, but everybody is here for a reason. We are all here. We are all given a reason and given a purpose to be here. And we need to live with that, and we need to find that. And that's where our leadership comes in, right? find what you can be a leader with, right? And if you see what I do and it intrigues you and you say, wow, I want to inspire people the way Leslie inspires people, because I hear it all the time. People come to me all the time and thank me for inspiring them and for the positive messages. My message to you is you can do it too, right? I'm looking to work with people and to partner with people who want to do what I do. And what does that mean? What do? I get to love on people all day long. I get to help people. I get to ask questions and guide people and be a guide to them, right? And coach them. And from that, not only do I help them grow, but they help me so much. And it's such an amazing, amazing relationship that gets built upon, to be able to do this. And, it's something that we can all do. We can all do it, whether you want to become a coach or no matter what you want to do, right? But what you want to think about is, how can you be a leader in your own life, right? How can you be the leader that you would want to follow, right? That's the question for you, right? How can you do that? What role in your life can you do that? Can you do that with your children? Can you do that with your spouse? Can you do that in your job, right? Can you do that with your friends, right? If we go around and think like that all the time, wow, what an amazing world this would be. If every single person walked around and thought to themselves, today I'm going to be the leader that I want to follow. Can you imagine how amazing this world would be? Wow. Just wow. That's really all I have to say is wow. And I'm going to end it with that. A big wow of be the leader that you would want to follow, and watch how your world around you changes, because it will. It will change. And if you want to step it up, and if you want a role that allows you to do that, reach to me, because I would love to have you be part of my inspirational team, right? And have you help be part of my mission, my absolute mission that I'm on, to make this world amazing, and to help as many people as I possibly can. So I hope you have a great night. I am going to wrap up so I can go to sleep tonight, because I am exhausted. It is after midnight. I have been unpacking and getting ourselves settled back in, and getting ready to really hit the ground running again. So have a great night, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Don't forget, be the leader that you would want to follow. Night.